Welcome, y'all. So this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a shadow work message that you're needing to hear currently, all right? So please keep in mind that it may or may not resonate for you. And also keep in mind that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing. So while I am aiming for the most current message needing to come through regarding shadow work, it could be something that you've recently moved through, and it might not also be something that fully resonates until the near future, okay? I don't know if I said that right. Might not also, might also be. Regardless, I think you understand what I'm saying. So, all right. For Libra, please, Holy Spirit. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What shadow work message do you have for Libra currently? For the highest good of Libra, please, Holy Spirit. Also, please keep in mind that this could be, you know, somebody around you. It may not be your energy, but somebody's energy around you. Somebody you're dealing with and connected to. So just keep that in mind as well, and don't try to force it to fit. Holy Spirit for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, last one here. Libra, what shadow work message do you have for Libra, please, Holy Spirit? Shadow work message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, unleash your creativity, 31. All right, so there's some self-expression. It feels like that's needed here, all right? Maybe, you know, starting fresh here, starting new, and collaborating with someone as well, all right? Maybe needing to express your ideas or thoughts or feelings here. Yep, sexuality is on the bottom, number 4. So I definitely feel like this is a matter of expressing yourself some way or another. What else here for Libra? Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Libra. Shadow work message, thank you. Patience is here, number 23. All right, so this is interesting. So, you know, I feel like in a sense, maybe some of you are holding back here. How teachable are you? Number 9 is on the bottom. I feel like you have something to offer here, though, at the same time. Okay, but it's like maybe you're not 100% sure on going with it yet. Okay, is what it feels like. You know, she's kind of looking down at her hand here as if she's contemplating still. All right, so you do have inner child and say what you mean behind that. And all of a sudden my throat is like, I'm needing to clear my throat. So I feel like maybe the throat chakra is of an issue, you know, some central point right now as far as an issue. So say what you mean. All right, so yeah, I feel like you're holding back. You're contemplating maybe saying what you mean. What else here for Libra? Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Libra, shadow work message for Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Libra. All right, I'm hearing one more. Libra, shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit. Downcast pride. Okay, number 20. All right, so maybe you're not feeling the most confident right now is what it seems like. Okay, maybe you're afraid of getting shot down for some of you. That's what I feel like with downcast pride for some reason. That's what's coming through. Is this me? Number 4. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely contemplating. You're thinking about something here. Okay, fated to suffer is here as well. So it's kind of like you don't have the most positive outlook on things. Okay, you're not the most optimistic about it. One more here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Libra. What else here for Libra shadow work? Black flower fragrance. Okay, so I kind of almost see this as like the 4 of Pentacles right now. Like you're kind of holding back, maybe holding on to some things that are essentially, you know, weighing you down, bringing you down. You're holding on to some sense of like possibly like anger or fears. Okay, also I feel like maybe for some of you it's fears. All right, yeah, on the bottom is atonement. So there's like some sense of an ending, or like gilded regret is here too. Right, so maybe there was an ending and you have some regret about it, okay, or some sense of like disappointment surrounding it, and that's kind of like what you're holding on to. Maybe you don't see how you're going to come out of this, is what it kind of feel like. Okay, let's get this deck here for Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Libra. All right, let's clarify. Unleash your creativity for Libra. Why is unleash your creativity here for Libra shadow work? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra shadow work, please, Holy Spirit, clarify. Unleash your creativity. All right, I hear one more. Clarify, unleash your creativity for Libra shadow work. Why is unleash your creativity here for Libra shadow work? Wow, Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, Libra. So I feel like there's something maybe you're really attracted to, something you really want, something you really want to go after here, but you're holding back. And it's interesting because, you know, this queen is holding this wand, and I'm seeing in her hand here, you know, she's got like a tool, it appears, but it's almost like you see this little bit of fire almost, it looks like behind it, right? Like I'm seeing that as that Queen of Wands energy. So I feel like there is something, okay, and also this clock is standing out to me. So it's like maybe you feel like it's time, maybe you know you're running out of time with this patience. And there's a clock above her head as well. So it's kind of like time is huge here. Time is big. It's important. So atonement and now 10 of Swords on the bottom. Yeah. All right, so let's clarify patience. Libra shadow work message. What's the patience about for Libra shadow work message? Libra, Sun, Moon. Thank you. Wow, King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody's looking. This is you, Libra. This is just you looking to take action. You looking to speak on something. I feel like take the initiative on something here, okay? Cosmic mirrors on the bottom, so I'm going to clarify this. You also have death, so you have like an ending, but also with endings come a new beginning, right? So maybe that's what that 10 of Swords is, that atonement, all right? Maybe that's about like starting over here, starting fresh with something. Let's clarify the cosmic mirror for Libra's shadow work message. I want to clarify that energy on the bottom. So with the cosmic mirror, it means I switch over to the shadow deck to get more info because it's something that's underlying, okay? That's under the surface here. So let's see, what's the cosmic mirror about for Libra with this King of Swords and patience, please, Holy Spirit? What is the cosmic mirror with the King of Swords and patience for Libra shadow work? All right. Clarify the cosmic mirror with King of Swords with patience for Libra's shadow work message. What's the cosmic mirror? Wow. Okay, somebody's having a tower moment. All right, so somebody's going through a tower moment, and so maybe it is why, you know, that's why timing is so important here. Maybe, okay, maybe it was just a matter of time before this tower moment occurred, and like now you're kind of in this process of recovering from a tower moment. It's like there's a realization, like a sudden shock. Something suddenly changes here, it feels like, okay? Something suddenly changes, and it's like all of a sudden there's truth, there's clarity, and it's like this king, like stepping into this king energy and taking the initiative towards something that you have a realization about, okay, that this change, you know, this change has prompted something. You have the moon on the bottom, so yeah, okay, so maybe there's fears, or it's like all of a sudden I feel like something becomes clear here, okay? I feel like something becomes clear, and maybe you're releasing fears here. Okay, so sorry I had to pause that for a moment for my children needed me. So, all right, let's move on for downcast pride here, please, Holy Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work. Clarify downcast pride. 3 of Cups. All right, so the atonement, we had 10 of Swords. All right, I feel like there could potentially be a betrayal here, but I feel like And maybe somebody's wanting to come out from this betrayal. Okay, maybe somebody's wanting to correct something, express something related to it. Okay, look, death card again on the bottom. So I feel like there's definitely a change here. Maybe somebody's wanting to put an end to one situation in order to move towards another situation. And so maybe that's why there's like this sense of betrayal, okay? Because maybe, you know, maybe like under the surface, you're kind of feeling like, oh, okay, well, am I betraying this person to do this? Like, you know, but maybe things aren't really working out with that person. Maybe there's a lack of happiness, a lack of fulfillment. And, you know, but it's like, I feel like maybe you feel bad, okay? Maybe you're feeling bad and kind of taking it out on yourself because you want to move on and be happy, and there's somebody else like that you want to be happy with type of energy is what it kind of feels like. Okay, so clarify black flower fragrance for Libras. Yeah, okay. So I feel like there's something that you're definitely contemplating here, something you're really mulling over, it feels like, okay, as far as an ending and starting over. Yeah, you have the Chariot on the bottom. I feel like you're looking to move forward, but maybe you're feeling kind of stuck right now and unable to do so. But it's like, I feel like you're really like analyzing what it is that you're holding on to here, okay, with black flower fragrance. I feel like you're really analyzing all the feelings that you have about something or another in your life, okay, like a situation that you're in. Yeah, Page of Swords and the Hermit, you're definitely analyzing here. Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups, all right, is all on the bottom here. So yeah, I really feel like you are definitely trying to gain some insight here for yourself and figure things out, all right, sort through it and figure out how you're going to move forward here, all right? I feel like you want to move forward. I definitely feel like you want a new start here, okay? I feel like maybe something wasn't what you thought it would be here. Okay, so let us get the shadow deck now and clarify more. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising with the Unleash Your Creativity shadow work message for Libra. What about this Queen of Wands with creativity? Ten of Wands. Somebody's feeling extremely burdened by something and they want to, I feel like they want to get it off their chest. They want to get something off their shoulders here. It feels like, okay, that's what I'm hearing. There's something somebody wants to express. They want to get it off their shoulders. Queen of Cups. All right, so I feel like they might want to express something that's in their heart here, okay? Or they want to follow their heart. You know, with the Sun card, I feel like, you know, it's a matter of going after what's going to make them happy. Maybe they've had, like, you know, this awakening, some enlightenment. And it's like now they're ready to follow their intuition on it, all right? They're ready to set these burdens down. Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody's ready to make a decision here, okay? Somebody's ready to go a different way. Ten of Cups here, exactly like I said, maybe it's a situation where, you know, it wasn't exactly your wish fulfillment. It's like you're ready to move on from that. Three of Swords is here as well, okay? So there's heartache, there's confusion, all right? You could also have some, like a third-party situation, like I was saying, all right? But I feel like somebody's ready to move on. Somebody's ready to get something off their chest, or somebody's needing to do this. I feel like they're kind of holding on to it still. Look at the Tower wants to pop out, and the Moon. So somebody's definitely had a realization. I feel like things are coming to light here, okay, for somebody. Yeah, Death card again. So somebody's definitely having a realization, and I feel like this is a matter of them, you know, acting on this truth, acting on this realization. All right, to begin anew. So let's see here. What's the Three of Cups with the Downcast Pride for Libra shadow work? Clarify the Three of Cups with Six of Serpents. So, okay, so what I'm feeling like initially is that there could be some manipulation going on. There could be somebody breadcrumbing just to kind of like try to drag out a situation here. And I feel like that's in order to like make you feel bad here is what I'm feeling like, okay? I feel like that's to make you feel bad about this decision, about taking action towards like cutting something out of your life, okay? Ending one thing in order to start fresh somewhere else, or with someone else or something like that. So I feel like there's breadcrumbing, somebody manipulating the situation, okay? And in order to, it's emotional manipulation is what it is. All right, Death card and Ace of Serpents. Yeah, somebody's trying to keep you from starting fresh here, starting over. All right, or you could simply have some sort of like emotional imbalance currently where, you know, you're really caught up in your feelings and like you're still working to process the feelings in order to come back to this more balanced, you know, place, so that you can, you know, act on the decision here, okay, is what it feels like as well for some of you. Okay, so let's clarify Death card and the Seven of Serpents with Black Flower Fragrance for Libra shadow work. Clarify the Death card with Seven of Serpents and Black Flower Fragrance for Libra shadow work. Wow, Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody's not happy here. All right, somebody's not happy. I feel like somebody might also be a bit regretful here, okay? But they're holding on to this. They need to, like, you know, process this and release it and just, you know, balance out their emotions, you know, with their state of mind, and, you know, in order to proceed forward. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands again, like, you know, definitely about forward movement here, but there's some sort of block and delay, all right? You might have a wall up, you might have your defenses up, okay? Yeah, but I feel like you're definitely looking to, you know, it's definitely a matter of processing, like, whatever this realization was, I feel like, okay? And I seriously was not having this problem until you're reading. So I really feel like there's something you need to say, and I feel like it's probably only a matter of time, okay? But you're definitely getting yourself in check, it feels like, as far as your, you know, emotions are concerned, you know, so that you can come from a more balanced and reasonable place when you speak, it feels like, okay? I feel like this is something that, like, you're not going to do on a whim. Like, you're going to put a lot of thought into it first. There might also be some difficult emotions as well. I mean, you know, with the Ten of Swords and the Atonement and this Five of Cups and whatnot, you know, and the Moon, I feel like it could also be significant of your, you know, some very deep emotions. So sometimes it feels like you're drowning in those, I'm sure. All right, please, Holy Spirit, what else for this shadow work message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. All right. What else here for Libra shadow work? Yeah, receptivity. All right, yeah, so I feel like this is you definitely, like, aligning your head and your heart here, okay? You're definitely trying to come back into alignment as far as your heart and your mind is concerned, all right? I feel like there's definitely some sort of, like, enlightenment, some sort of realization, and so this is, like, needed in order for you to be able to move forward here, okay? It may be also that this realization was brought to you, and so, like, now it's, like, a matter of you, you know, being receptive to it and responding, okay? But it's like you have to kind of think about what you're going to say here, so... You know, that Three of Cups energy here, again, with the celebration on the bottom, okay? And creativity as well as inner voice here. So, yeah, I feel like this is definitely a matter of you getting in touch with your heart and, you know, aligning what it is in your head and your heart here to do, okay? So that you can take action. Like, you're going to be very clear about it mentally and emotionally. I almost feel like you're, like, you know, this person's arms are up here to the sky, and I feel like that's a matter of you being open to receiving, okay, and also expressing yourself, you know, in return. What else here for Libra? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Libra. Adventure. Yeah, somebody's looking to go forward here. I feel like somebody's looking to see what else is out there, okay, with adventure. It's like a sense of exploration, almost like the Page of Wands in a way. But I feel like somebody is looking to, you know, proceed forward here. They want to, but they have to get themselves together here first. It's like they're collecting themselves. Suppression is here. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's done suppressing. New vision and the Lovers, so somebody's definitely ready to make a decision. Somebody is on their way to freeing themselves, it feels like, okay, from that energy of suppression. And there it is, going with the flow. I feel like this is you being in touch with your emotions and you know, then freely speaking on them. That's what I feel like with that changes here. So, yeah, I feel like that's what's happening there with going with the flow. This is definitely you being more comfortable and confident and speaking what it is in your heart, okay? What you're feeling. Maybe, you know, being a little less cool and detached, you know, as far as the appearance is concerned. It's like, you know, this is you being a little bit more vulnerable, it feels like. But that's a big decision to make. All right, so advice here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What advice in regards to this shadow work message for Libra? All right, I'm hearing one more. Advice for Libra shadow work. Alright, so delight is here, number 19, which says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And 31 magic is on the bottom, as well as change, number 12. So definitely a change is coming in. All right, so the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond the moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. All right, yeah, so possibilities and expressions moving forward. So I definitely feel like this is you being more vulnerable with somebody or another in some form. All right, whereas maybe you were more cool and detached prior. So this is like a huge change. All right, one more for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Advice for Libra, shadow work. Number 3, solar plexus chakra. All right, so this is the yellow flower of life, and it supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as knowing who we are and what our contribution is to the whole, okay? So I feel like that's this Queen of Wands energy, okay? Tapping into your solar plexus chakra. So maybe you want to do some healing meditations on that. But I feel as though, you know, and this delight also is kind of like, again, with that expression, similar in colors here, right? So that Queen of Wands energy really coming through here strong. Supporting yourself, your personal power and willpower, as well as knowing who you are and what your contribution is to the whole. So having confidence in what it is that, you know, you're really wanting here, wanting to do, wanting to say, okay, having that confidence and doing so. So Libra, this is what I have for you. Wait, let me see what's on the bottom. Discernment, number 20. Supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Yeah, see, I feel like that's getting a little more vulnerable with somebody here, okay? Maybe somebody that you actually like feel safe with, okay? So there's like you wanting to express something here. So, all right, Libra, this is what I have for y'all. I wish you much love, much luck, and I'll catch you another time. Thanks. Libra, right as I was done with your video, your reading, I had the song from Lady Gaga, Shallow, come to mind, so please feel free to check that out. I think it might be relevant to your situation, your message here, okay? So thanks, guys. Catch you later.